I'm Dr. Lindsay Trottier. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine practicing in San Diego, California. The name of my practice is Level Acupuncture. I am a premier level certified balanced method practitioner, and today I would like to share with you about how acupuncture helps women going through the postnatal period. So a lot of my patients come to me wanting to get pregnant, and once they're pregnant, we usually put them on a certain treatment plan that is usually about the same as how often they are seeing their midwife or their OBGYN for prenatal care. If they are experiencing any prenatal symptoms, they will be coming a little more often, and I've already made a video about how acupuncture works through pregnancy. But what is really great about doing acupuncture during your pregnancy is it really sets you up for a very healthy postnatal period. And when I say postnatal, I'm not just talking about the days, weeks, months after your baby's born. I'm talking about the years and decades. Because once you've had a baby, you are postnatal forever. And it's very true in my practice because there are some women who are experiencing problems after the postnatal period right away, and that can be from delivery. Maybe she had some tearing, maybe she had a C-section that was planned or unplanned, and there are going to be some physical, mental, emotional problems associated with those types of deliveries that need to be addressed. Their breast milk production could be affected. And acupuncture is really great for helping boost breast milk production or even just regulate. Sometimes women have oversupply and that's not really talked about. But acupuncture is really good at just regulating the body in many ways. So doing that for women in the first weeks, months of their postnatal period is very helpful. Acupuncture and herbs are really going to help support women if they're experiencing any postpartum depression and or anxiety. Personally, I had quite a bit of anxiety after my firstborn, and acupuncture and herbs really helped me. I did not treat myself during this time. I was treated by another acupuncturist who is actually my mentor, and it was really eye-opening for me to experience that, to go through that firsthand. And it really was one of those times where even though I'm a practitioner, when you experience it for yourself, you get to have that amazement that, wow, this stuff really, really works. And once a woman has gone through that, there are things we can do to help keep that from happening in future pregnancies or keep that anxiety from coming up again and again. I do have patients who are mothers to older children, teenagers, so you wouldn't think of it as postnatal, but because in Chinese medicine we understand the cyclical nature of conditions, sometimes it's surprising to them that all of a sudden they have anxiety or depression or pain, and it really is related to what happened around delivery or thereafter. This is something that I see in my practice a lot, and it doesn't make sense to them, and it might not make sense to a lot of medical professionals, but I do see the tie-in, and I treat them accordingly, and they do get better. I see women in their 50s, 60s, 70s who maybe didn't get proper care after their delivery of their children. Maybe they had children very close together. Maybe they had traumatic births. There could have been a lot going on, and as they age, they're having reproductive organ problems that are associated to what happened in the postnatal period. And I do consider that, even if they're 65 years old, I consider that a postnatal problem, and we do address it. So that's why it's really important in the time when from preconception through conception, pregnancy, and delivery, there is a stretch of years that a woman's health, this is a very pivotal moment in her life. A lot of changes are happening in her body, in her mental, emotional state, in her lifestyle. Everything is shifting and changing in a very big way. that we want to address it, and we want to make sure that she's going to be healthy and she can sustain good health to when she's a mother of a young child, teenager, you know, when her children are adults and she has grandchildren, okay? So yes, acupuncture and herbs are really good for supporting women after they've had children in that postnatal period. It can help recovery from medical procedures, surgery, help with breast milk production, help with anxiety, depression, help with pain. A lot of mommies, you know, if they're breastfeeding or even if they're bottle feeding and they're holding their child all the time, they get what I call mommy neck because they're just looking down at that cute little baby all day. They get mommy thumb from holding things. You know, some moms, I did it too. We look at our phone a little bit, kind of get a little something to do when you're just holding a newborn who doesn't give you a lot of interaction in the beginning. So the thumb from that. You know, shoulder pain, as babies age, you're getting back pain, your hips are going back to how they were before, and so hip pain, sciatica. A lot of people know sciatica during pregnancy. You can get it after pregnancy as well, related to that postnatal period. What else have I been treating mommies for? The list goes on, really. You know, getting your period back, making sure, you know, if you've had one baby or two or three and you want more, making sure that your cycle comes back to regular and that everything's healed in your uterus, things are flowing well. Acupuncture is really good at helping with that, helping with libido. A lot of moms know that sometimes after kids, you don't really feel as fun. And there might be some changes, some dryness that really makes the fun not as fun, and acupuncture and herbs can really help with that too. You know, postnatal period isn't just moms. Dads go through a bit of mental, emotional changes too. They might have some pain from lifting their children, and so again, I support families, men, women, whoever's the parent, whoever's the child. There are a lot of things that acupuncture and herbs can help with. So if you'd like to know more, you can go to my website. It's level-acupuncture.com. You can learn more about certain conditions that acupuncture and herbs can help, and you can reach out to me through there to book an appointment. Thanks so much and have a great day.